Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to our IP class. This is our third class, and in first class we discussed introduction. Second class we discussed about pandas and matplotlib and how to install panda. And this is our third class. Here we are discussing data structures in panda. So hope all of you are studying well. Study well and be healthy. Be safe in your homes. So we can start our class with data structures in Panda. So what is a data structure? In every programming language, we are using data structures. A data structure is a collection of data. By using these data structures, we can store data easily and we can access elements easily. So storing and retrieving will be easy by using data structure. In Panda, we are using two types of data structure. They are series and data frames. So there are two types of data structures are there, series and data frame. By using, we can store and access data. There are some difference between these two. In this class, we will study what a series is, what a data frame is, and how can we store data in series. Okay. What type of data structures are used. So we can start our topic. Two important data structures of pandas are series and data frame. What is a series? Series is like our one-dimensional array. That means array contains data of same data type. So series contain homogeneous data. Homogeneous means same type of data. That means data are of same data type. For example, here there is an example. Here 5 elements are there in this series. These 5 elements are of same type. That means they all are of integers. So this is a series. This is one dimensional, only single dimension is there, and there are 5 elements which are of integer data type. So series contains elements of same data type. Then basic features of series. As mentioned, first feature is homogeneous data. That means same type of data are in series. Second feature is size is immutable. What is a size? Size. For example, in this array, the size is 5. Total number of elements in our series or our data structure is known as size of the data structure. Here 5 elements are there. Therefore, size is 5. Size immutable means immutable. Immutable means we cannot change the size. For example, here this series contains 5 elements. So we cannot change the size of this series from 5 to 6. So size will be constant. This is known as immutability. Then next property is values are data mutable. Values. Here value is 78, here 45, here 12, 89, 56. Values of data immutable means we can change. If we want to change this 78 to 75, then it is possible because values of data are immutable. So these are the three features of series: homogeneous, size immutable, values of data mutable. Values means here 78. This is the first position. First position is denoted by 0th index. Here value is 78. This we can change this 78 to any other integer. Second is data frame. Data frame contains data of different data types. Here admission number is integer, student name is string, class, Roman letter, character. So here we are using different data types elements. So this data frame are known as heterogeneous. And size mutable. Size means number of elements in the data structures are known as size. Size mutable means if we created a data frame with size 5, we can change the size as our wish. This is known as size. Size is mutable. Mutable means we can change the size. Data also mutable. Then next is, in pandas, how can we create series? This is the next topic, pandas series. In this we are discussing how can we create series. To create a series, a constructor called series is needed. Constructor. Do you heard constructor? Constructor and destructor. Object initialization takes place in constructor. So here we are using, here there is a word known as series. This series is the constructor. By using this constructor, we will create a series. In this syntax, pandas.series. Pandas is the default module. Default module is the pandas. Then series is the constructor, and inside bracket some data, index, data type, all are there. By using these syntax, we can create a series. Series can be created by using three methods. We can create series. First is by using array. Second is by using dictionary. Third is by using scalar value. We can create series by using three methods, by using array, dictionary, scalar value. We can create an empty series by using, there must be an import statement, because this pandas is a default module which is in Python library. We install these pandas in our Python. So we have to import. Import means if there are default module or package, we have to import that module. So import pandas. This name is optional. We can give any name. Then this object dot series, this is a constructor. By using this constructor, we can create a series. So first method, creation of series using array. ND array means n dimensional array. 1 dimension, 2 dimension, up to n dimension is possible. So creation of series using array. In this method, there are two types of creation by using array. First is by using its index, and second is without using index. So what is index? Index. In an array is we use index to denote the value in the array. For example, here in 78 the index is 0, 45 index is 1, 12 index is 2. So index will start from 0. In general, index will start from 0 and end up to n minus 1. If there are n elements, then last index will be n minus 1. So we can create a series by using two methods. They are by using three methods, by using array and by using dictionary and by using scalar value. If we are using array, we can use two methods. First is without using index and second is with using index. So what is without using index? As the name implies, we will not give the index. Index is automatically supplied by the programmer. That is without index. With index means we are providing index, and that in that index the value is inserted or deleted. So without index, first is without index, by using array without index. So in this we have to import two statements. These two statements are common in all methods. So first is import pandas as PD1. We are importing the default module pandas as PD1 and we are importing default module numpy as NP1. The third statement is data equal to np1.array of abcd. What is np1? This numpy. By using this numpy is imported by using np1. So np1.array abcd. Here there are four elements. They are abcd. And we have to, so we create by using numpy, we created some elements like abcd. We have to create a series. For the creation of series, pandas module is needed and object of this pandas module is pd1. So pd1 dot series, this series is the constructor. Inside this parenthesis data, what is the data? Here we created data as np1.array of abcd. Four elements are there. Then print S. Then what will be the output? Here we are not specifying index. Then index will be automatically started from 0th position. So what will be the output? Output will be at 0th position A, first position B, second position C, third position D. So this is the output. Data type is the object. Default index starts from 0. So this is the creation of series using array without using index. First two line statements, import statements. We are accessing default libraries and then we are creating an array. We are not specifying index. Then by using this series constructor, we are giving this data. Then we will get the output. This is the first method. Second method is also very similar to the first one, but we are using index. Index values are used. That means we are supplying some index value and this index value contains these data. So first two statements are the same. Pandas are imported, numpy is imported. Then third statement is also the same. Data equal to np1.array, abcd are the elements. Then in fourth statements there will be some difference. That is p1.series is the constructor. Then data is this data followed by index and index value. This is an array. Because we are using square bracket, this is an array. So index equal to 100, 101, 102, 103. Then these elements A, B, C, D are stored at position of 100, 101, 102 and 103. So first three lines are same as before. Fourth line there will be a slight difference because we are supplying index value. So this is by series using array without using index. So this is the first method. Second method is creation of series from dictionary. We all studied dictionary in Python. What is dictionary? By using dictionary we can store data. Data are stored by using key value pair. There is a key, then there is a colon and there is value. We are using braces. So these all are about dictionary. By using this dictionary we can create a series. So first example, here also we are using without index, not specifying index, and second method is with index, we are specifying index. First two lines are same as before. Pandas imported, numpy imported. Then here there is a difference. Datas are important. In the previous case, we are using square bracket because we are using array. Here we are using dictionary. So we are using braces. In dictionary, values are stored as key value pair. Here key is A, value is 0. Key is B, value is 1 and so on. So here a dictionary is created and we are using this dictionary object data in the constructor of series. So inside constructor we are using this dictionary element or dictionary variable. So by here a series is created by using dictionary. In dictionary key value pairs are used. This key value pairs uses colon inside. This is key, this is value. Then what will be the output? A what 0.0. Here A equal to 0. So A 0.0. B 1.0, C 2.0 and so on. Then next is with index. In this we are supplying index to the dictionary. How can we supply index? Here data are used. Here in this first three statements are similar as the previous case. In the fourth statement we are using index. Here index is B, C, D, A. So index is the position. So at the bth position like 0, 1, 2, 3, here B, C, D, A are the position. So at the bth position 1.0, cth position 2.0 and so on. So these all are about series creation by using array and dictionary. Next is by using scalar variable. We will continue in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.